Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, and welcome to our presentation on our GUI mini project called Traffic Light Simulation Project. This is specially prepared for our beloved lecturer, Dr. Norzilah binti Musa. And my name is Muhammad Danish Bayuri Zulkarnai, and I am joined by my amazing teammates, which is the first one is Muhammad Syahmi bin Muhammad Sazali, and also we got Nabil Faizul, and the third one is Muhammad Akil Amrin, and the last one is me myself, Muhammad Danish Bayuri Zulkarnai. And then for the task delegation, our project was a collaborative effort which each member contributing their unique skills to ensure success. Here's how we divide the task, which is the first task is the main page was handled by me myself, the Shuri, and ensuring smooth navigation and interface design. And the second one, we got the simulation module, which controls the traffic light logic, was developed by Nabil Faizul and Shahmi Sazali. And the timer system, which is an integral part of our project, was designed by Akil Amrin. And the editor feature, allowing customization of light duration, was managed by Shahmi Sazali himself. And lastly, the slides and overall presentation came together with contribution from Nabil Faizul, Akil Amrin, and also me myself, Denis Shuri. So without further ado, let's continue to our next agenda. So here is the project overview, which is we divided into two parts. The first part is user-centric design, and the second part is traffic light design. For the user-centric design, we develop a GUI interface that prioritizes user experience, ensuring intuitive navigation, visually appealing layouts, and seamless interaction to replicate the comfort and familiarity of the traffic light. And for the traffic light design, we make it to write a program that uses the radio buttons to change the traffic lights, simulates the traffic control at the intersection as shown after this. When the lights turn red, the traffic light flows vertically. When the lights turn green, the traffic lights flows horizontally. The lights changes automatically every 1 minute. Before the light changes to red from green, it first changes to yellow for a 5 seconds. So that's it.
So let's move on to the platform that we use for our project. So we choose the Eclipse IDE because it does have a user-friendly interface where we can focus more on the coding without any distractions. And secondly, it does have a rich component where it does have the built-in tools that simplify managing our GUI. And it also have the debugging features and a lot of customizations and flexibility. And lastly, it does support the swing and JFrame where we use the Swing Designer plugin to manage our source code and as well the design of the user interface.
Next, I will present about our list of methods that we use in our coding. First, we have default constructor, setter, normal constructor, getter constructor, and processor. In the next slide, I will present about the features of this GUI mini project. In this mini project, we have start button where when the user press the start button, the simulation will start. Then we have stop button when the user click the stop button, the simulation will stop and the timer will reset as default. And then we have set timer button where user can customize their own time for each light.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Sazali. So let's focusing on the list of graphical user interface components for our group. So the first one, we have the J panel, which basically dividing the interface into multiple sections for us to arrange the buttons or the text field in the screen. And the second and third one, we does have the J button and as well the J radio button, which is technically allow user to interact with the interface. And then we have the J label, which used for display any text or any image. And the last one, we have the J text field, which allows user to input data like setting up the traffic timer inside our system. So here is our GUI component that we have implemented into our system. So we have the J label, this is the J panel, and then we have the J button and J radio button as well. And lastly, this is our J text field. And this is the implementations of GUI element for the main menu. So we just have the J label here where we use to display the text on our menu. Next, we have the J buttons. As you can see, we label it as a start button that link to a second window for the simulations of the traffic.
In the next slides, I will present about list of GUI element that we use in our coding for simulation menu. First, we use JFrame to create main application window where all GUI components are added. Next, we use JPanel to create a container for the traffic light and group them together. Second, we use the JPanel component for each light, red, yellow and green to represent them with different colors. Then, we use separate JPanel to represent an animated cars moving across the screen. And then we use JPanels to create a route for vertical and horizontal. Next, we use JRadio button component group with button group for manual light control. Then we use J button to create a button that start the traffic light simulation. Next, we use action listener to trigger the start of the traffic light timer when the user click the simulate button. And then we use action listener to stop the timer and reset the simulation when user click the stop simulation button. Third, we use action listener to change the traffic light state to red or green when the user clicks the corresponding control buttons. And lastly, we use action listener in the timer to automatically update the traffic light states and move the car every second. Next, I will present about the implementation of GUI element for set timer menu. We use JFrame to create the main window of the application, setting its title, size, and close the operation and layout. Next, we use JLabel to display text green, red, and yellow timer in seconds as a label for the input field that allows the user to set the green light duration. Next, we use JText field to allow the user to input the green, the red and yellow light timer value. The initial value is set using a getter method from the simulation object. Next, we use JButton to provide a clickable save button that allows the user to save the new timer for each light. Then we use action listener attached to save button to capture the user input, update the timer values using setter methods, and close the setting window when the save button is clicked.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. So we will go to the next part, which is for demonstration part. So we will see the test demonstration begin. So let's go. So if you click the run program, the homepage or menu window of the traffic simulator is pop up. This serves as a crucial entry point designed for simplicity and usability, featuring a clean layout with the program title Traffic Simulator prominently displayed and single start button. It allows user to initiate the simulation or access configuration setting effortlessly. This interface ensures an organized and controlled start to the program, providing user with a clear and intuitive pathway to set up their simulation. Acting as a central navigation hub, it enhances accessibility and streamlines the user experience, making the program approachable for both technical and non-technical users. A well-designed menu not only simplifies navigation but also sets the tone for a seamless and engaging interaction, highlighting its importance in the overall program. So we go to the next part.
So yeah, continue again for simulation window. So this program is visually interactive traffic simulation designed using Java and Swing components. It demonstrates a four-way traffic intersection with dynamic controls for traffic flow management and timing. So I will tell you guys more about the features visible in the simulation window. The first one, we got the main simulation panel, which is the central panel simulates a four-way intersection, which is the horizontal traffic flow is represented by blue vehicles, while vertical flows use red vehicles. And also the countdown timer at the top of the panel indicates the remaining time before the traffic light changes. And then the second one, we got the traffic light system itself. On the left side of the screen, a vertical traffic signal panel is displayed. It visually changes between the green, yellow, and red to represent the current light state. And then the next one, we got the user interaction controls, where the radio buttons located at the bottom to allow users to manually toggle the traffic lights between red light and green light. And then we got the control buttons. There are three control buttons that we made, which is the first one is simulate, of course, to start the simulation, and then the second one is stop simulate, of course, to pause the simulation. And the last one, we got the timer settings to open a configuration window where users can adjust the duration of red, yellow, and green lights. And the last one, we got the customizable timer settings, where users can define the desired duration for each light phase, red, yellow, or green, tailoring the simulation to different traffic condition. So yeah, this program I think very provides a practical way to visualize and manage traffic flows at intersection by making it very useful for learning about traffic control system or experimenting with different timing configurations. So yeah, I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
After that, we go to the next part, which is the timer setting part. So after we stop the simulation, we go to the timer settings, and the traffic light timer setting window is pop up. We can adjust the timer for each color. So and then save, and again start the simulation. So as you can see, it's become slower than before. So basically, the traffic light timer setting window provides user with the ability to customize the duration of each traffic light phase, which is green, yellow, and red, through three input field where the timing can be specified in seconds. This pop-up window also features a save button, allowing user to confirm and applying their customized setting seamlessly. By offering this flexibility, the program enables user to experiment with various traffic light patterns under different conditions, making it possible to test and analyze the impact of timing adjustment on traffic flow efficiency. So thank you, that's all.
So in conclusion, the choice of Eclipse as the platform for our mini project's GUI development has proven to be a strategic and efficient decision. It smoothly handled Java's GUI libraries, which is Swing and also JavaFX, giving our project a solid foundation. And as we conclude, we recognize the importance of well-suited platform in enhancing productivity and delivering a polished user interface. So yeah, this project has been an incredible learning experience for all of us. We hone our coding skills and gain deeper insights into real-world problem solving. And also thank you to Dr. Norzila for guiding us throughout this project, and to everyone watching this video. We hope you enjoy learning about our traffic light simulation. So wassalamualaikum. Peace out. Bye.